name is Nyokabi Ngari. I am the co-founder of African Women Global Network. We started in 2018 and we are based in Nairobi, but we have activities in Kiambu, Kirinyaga, and Kajiado. Our organization offers legal services to women and girls in the marginalized communities, and we focus mainly on access to on succession for the women, early marriages for the young girls, and GBV for both. What motivated me to start this organization was, while I was growing up, I experienced a lot of injustices in our community, and witnessing women being battered and going through a lot of challenges in their homes was not easy, and I think for me it was very emotional for me. And then years later, I joined law school, and as I was doing my attachment in one of the courts, I think it was the family court, I witnessed a lot of children going through the same issues that I think I experienced then. And that time they had been coached to respond to questions that they were being asked, and that for me was really it was very sad, and I felt very depressed thinking that people were going through, or children were going through such experiences. So what happened then, I decided to just find solutions to see how exactly I can help these people, and how I can help women especially, and children, because I felt the court was not really working for them, because I mean, seeing children being coached at the time was really not a solution that they were being given. So I thought maybe I could do something for them, and that's how I started the organization. The beneficiaries of our organization are women, women who are teenage mothers, so we technically call them young mothers, and widows, we call them widowed women. Yes, those are our beneficiaries. So we have young mothers, teenage girls, women and widows. So I could say we have reached about 5,000 women, but we have impacted about maybe about 200 women and girls. Our most inspiring success story is, I'll talk about the girls, because we normally do trainings for the girls, and we have 1-year trainings for these young girls. So usually once we get the cases for the young girls who've gone through early marriages or teenage pregnancies, we handle their cases, and then we take them through a 1-year training. And through this training, we are able to train them on life skills. We are able to take them for counseling. We're able to teach them on mental health. We talk about human rights, etc. So now, when usually not many people finish the training, because I mean, especially for our target, who are the girls in the informal settlements, they hardly finish the trainings. But the ones who finish the training, we are normally very proud of them, and they end up getting into school. So the girls who finish the training, we end up taking them back to school, and some of them go to high school and some go for TVET trainings. And the fact that they actually finish the training and go back to school, and it's them going there willingly, is for us it's a beautiful success story. And right now we have a cohort in school. They're doing their technical courses. We have some in hairdressing, some in catering, and then we help them find jobs. So for us, this is a success, because the minute they're done with their TVET training, they move away from the slums, and they try, and they are willing to find a better life out there. So they're willing to move away from the slum life and take care of their children, and move their kids away from the slums. Another success story for us has been, given the fact that women in the rural communities are not very technology savvy, and right now we're in a world where everything is on technology, and based on the fact that we offer success or rather we deal with cases to do with succession, we have been able to train the women on how to use technology to be able to do their land search, to apply for their title deeds. And for us, this has been very successful. Especially, we started this training last year in Molo during the International Women's Day, and so far I think it has been very successful. Challenges we have faced in this initiative, I think one is getting the buy-in from the community, because given that we are a women, we are pro-women, sometimes we get the backlash whereby you go to communities and they don't want to, they don't embrace you as much as you would expect them to embrace you. So for us, getting the buy-in from the communities, and especially the men in community, has been a very big challenge. Another challenge we've had is human resource. We lack the human resource for all the cases that you normally get. So getting lawyers who can help us handle some of these cases, getting trainers who can come and help us do the training sometimes is a challenge. And also finances where when we started we could handle the cases, some of these cases, but now as we grow we get overwhelmed. So we are so overwhelmed, we're not able to handle some of these cases in court, so we end up doing a lot of mediation for some of these cases. Yeah, so those are some of the challenges we're experiencing. We realized that the only way we can get buy-in, for starters, is by working with the people in the community. So how we've adapted to that, we decided to start working with the men. So right now we have initiatives where we bring in men on board. So during our trainings, we also try as much as possible to bring the men. Also, when we have legal aid clinics, we invite the men to come into in that space. That way, it's easier for them to understand exactly what we are teaching the women, exactly what we are trying to achieve at the end of the day. Another way we've adapted is we've partnered. We've decided to collaborate a lot. So we've partnered with other organizations who come in to support initiatives that we're not able to. Like now, for example, for the girls, we are able to pay school fees for a few girls, but now for the few that we're not able to pay for, there are organizations that offer education for young girls. So we partner with such organizations to at least help us pay school fees for the rest of the girls. So collaboration for us has also helped in human resource, and we've also brought in a lot of volunteers. We have volunteers who we work with, and these volunteers help us at least to manage and to improve the organization and to bring in structures also. Another thing we've done, we use fundraising. We fundraise from our friends. We fundraise from different people. Usually, in the event we have cases that we're not able to support, we go to people and we fundraise from them. Our organization aligns to the theme, Inspire Inclusion, by, given the fact that we offer legal services and we focus on women who've gone through succession issues, what we've done, we've tried to create awareness in terms of train the women to be techie savvy. So that is also something that we're following through even to this year, where we're going to continue training the women to be able to use technology to be able to deal with matters land. And also for the girls, how we are doing the inclusion is through education. So we continue to educate the girls, and we continue to enhance education for them through giving them an opportunity to go back to school.